Hi everyone, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Not complaining. Just thought I'd hop on here and do a little Wip N Chat. I am working on this one here. This is one of my paintings that I picked out for Christmas in July. If I get this one done, I got another one that I had started that is kind of Christmas and winter themed together that I want to finish. But I'll work on this one for now. See if I can get it done. It's so pretty, I thought it would be a good one to do. So, what is everybody working on? Let me know in the comments below. And I was wondering, did anybody post? I saw a couple people post their projects. Be sure you post the projects on our Facebook page. And if you haven't joined our Facebook, be sure you do. It's in the description below. We'd love to have you. Not very many rules, just a couple. Also, you can have fun with us when we do these little diamond paint-alongs. About every couple of months, we try to do a giveaway. This month, Stacy's supposed to join me to do a giveaway, but let me tell y'all, she's not up to par right at the moment. She's had a migraine the last couple of days, and she hasn't been able to get started on anything. She had planned on doing a video, and her husband came home for the week. He works out of town a lot on his new job, and he's been in North Carolina for a couple weeks, and before that he was in Louisiana. I had to think a minute. And he got to come home for the week, 4th of July week. Whoops, that must not be open yet. I guess they shut down for the week. And so he gets to spend a week at home with Stacy and Kathy. And, of course, Stacy comes down with a migraine. Been suffering with that for a couple days. We'll just pray that the Lord will remove the migraine and she'll be able to join in on the fun real soon. You know, because God can take the migraine away. I can remember getting migraines when I was her age. I used to, well, even before her age, I used to get them, and it put me to bed for a couple of days easy. I just wanted a dark room with the blinds down, and I didn't want any noise at all. But back then, we had our kids. They were little, and you can't keep little kids quiet. I don't know how she's managing with Kathy. Kathy's not a little kid. She's almost 11. She'll be 11 this month. But that girl, she'll talk Stacy's ear off. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I just thought I'd hop on here and talk to y'all for a little bit. Stacy's here. She's in the living room. I don't know what she's doing. She was on the computer. And she was eating a nice popsicle. That's what it was. Doesn't a popsicle sound good? If you're down in Florida, I know it does, because it's hot. I just talked to my son a little bit ago, and he said it was index. Excuse me, y'all. My son and his family, they live over by Tampa, in Brandon. They live in Brandon. Not Brandon, I'm sorry, Gibsonton. They used to live in Brandon. They live in Gibsonton, and he said he was on his way home from work when he called, and he said it was like 90 or something like that with the index of 100, the heat index. Anyway, it was way up there. And I thought, oh man, that's hot. And we were talking about, we got to talking about how we did when they were, when we were kids growing up, my husband and I. You just opened a window and you put a window fan in there and sit in front of it. That's about all you could do. Back then you could leave your windows open at night time. You didn't have to worry so much. It's very seldom that, anybody invaded your privacy. People just don't care nowadays. So, and I wouldn't go to bed and leave my door unlocked and a window up for. Don't trust people. That's sad to say when you have to say that, but oh man, my glue dot ain't wanting to pick these up. What happens is this is so deep in here that my glue dot gets shoved all the way back away from the opening, and I have to pull it back out. And so I could put another glue dot in it, but then it's too much. But I may have to try that because it wants to come off. I was telling my husband I needed to have a girl party and have all my friends come over and help me organize my craft room. Just have a craft room working day and bless some people with some crafts. I am so aggravated. I just seem like I just can't. I can't get ahead of it for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a dot, y'all. Hang on. I'm sorry. I can't get ahead of it. The more I try, excuse me. The more I try, the farther behind it seems to I seem to get, or the deeper in my stuff I get. So I think after I have my company, I've got, they're not really company, but I got family coming from the 11th through the 14th. And then I have my other, it's my granddaughters. I have the one coming from over on the other, from Waukegan, the 14th, and then I'm going to have my daughter and her granddaughter and her husband from Florida is going to come around the 30th and for a few days. I think when they all come and go home, I think I'm going to pull everything out of my room. I have done that in the past, and I find it's the best way to work. Excuse me. I think I'm going to pull everything out of my room, and as I put things back in, maybe I can put it in here in a way that it's just not in the way, that I can work with it. Sometimes you got to pull everything out just to get it replaced to where it's workable. You know what I mean? So, have they had the fireworks where you guys live? If not, are you going to go to the fireworks? Excuse me. They had the fireworks, I think one place did. I can't remember what my husband said it was. Anyway, somewhere around here, they already had fireworks. And I don't know if anybody else has had them or not. Usually our neighbors across the street have a nice firework display. Now, I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but they usually do. But their daughter is grown, and she now has a place of her own, so they may not. They may go to the daughter's house. You never know. I know they have them down on the beach, but that is somewhere that I won't go, and I definitely won't take my granddaughter down there because for the last few years, there's always been some kind of trouble down there, and I'm not going to have her in a crowd of people if something erupts. We'll just keep our booties at home and do our own thing. That's the best way to do it. Then you don't worry about it so much. You just don't. Let's see. This is a little dark. I should dig out my light pad, but I've been using my overhead light and then the light over here on the left to do my diamond painting because of space on my desk, but I may have to get it down with this one. I couldn't get my little one down that was gifted to me by Southern Belle. Sorry, y'all. I could feel it coming. Miss Southern Belle sent me a light pad. I could get that one. That would fit this really nice. And I might just do that. Oh, come off of there. When I do this, I'm feeling to see where my plastic ends because I didn't put no tape on it. I should have taped it, but I don't always. I just use my fingers to trace where it starts. And then maybe I'll quit making all the racket that I'm making. Well, there we go. I never cut my plastic straight, so it's like goes up. And, a little spot I'll have room for something, and the next spot I won't. Let's see how that pulls out. I'm going to put it on my pants a little bit. Maybe that'll help it not be so sticky. It's sticking to my dots and wanting to pull them right back up with me.
Close your eyes. Try to guess the flavor of this.
Okay. Black cherry?
Look.
Watermelon.
No. Get your hand out.
Oh, strawberry. Yeah, I had my hand in the way. Thank you, Hayden.
Now, how big are those pickles supposed to get?
About like that.
Why don't you go look? You feel like going out there? Look like there's one ready to come off of there.
And about that big around.
Do you feel like it?
Yeah.
I just thought it. If you want to look at it.
Sorry, y'all. I had to step out for a minute. My husband wanted to walk out to the garden and see if we had anything ready to pick. He was pretty sure that some of our cucumbers was ready, but he doesn't usually pick them until I look at them, because we have I planted the pickling cucumbers because I like eating those better than the real big ones, and usually they do really good out here. So they were ready. We got one. And we brought it in and we cut it up and we enjoyed it. So they're loaded. Once they start coming on, we'll be happy. Seems like that's the only thing that we're going to get off this garden this year. Our potatoes died, which was sad. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, our potatoes were died in the ground. Sure did. I covered up my K's with what should have been on the C's. I don't know where my brain was. But they rotted before they could get through the dirt. My husband had went and got some what they call 50-50 potting soil, field dirt, whatever you want to call it, that for gardening. And he brought it home, and we got the garden all planted and everything, and found out that what was supposed to be 50-50 was not. It was just regular old field dirt that they sowed. I don't know if they realized it or not. I'm just not judging them. Maybe they just got a bad batch. Happens, so. But it was disappointing because, you have to pay for the stuff that you're putting in the ground. You don't just get it for free. And we planted it hoping that we would see something, but unfortunately not this time. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll have cucumbers, Lord willing. We'll have abundance of cucumbers. His tomatoes aren't really doing very good either. There's one vine that has some on it. The little tomatoes are coming on, but they're just not. It's like one or two clusters. I mean, I've never seen it like this. It's really bad this year. The whole gardening experience. So, not sure what's going on, but yeah, it's kind of sad. I think that was it. There wasn't very many cats. I don't think there's any. I'll put them over here, and if I do have them, I'll put them in the tray they go in. I don't even remember what we were talking about when I had to go out. But it's nice out. It's a nice breeze. Just really nice. I told my husband that night, evenings like that is really nice. But my Angie and Tommy Hayden's mom and dad are going to come and hang out tomorrow evening and spend the night, and probably shoot off a few fireworks on Thursday evening. And that's what I'm thinking anyway. They may do them tomorrow night. I don't really care. I think we were talking about fireworks when I went outside. Come think of it, we may have been. So, yep. Okay, let's put these back. I don't see any more K's jumping off the page. I thought I'd get this one little square done, but I am so sorry, you guys. I got interrupted again. I just don't know if I'm going to have any more time. My camera's going to die on me. Let's see if we can do at least one more color. And just, it's been a day, you know. I did get my exercise in this morning. My husband got us a treadmill, and I did walk this morning. He just got it last week, and I've managed to get up to 20 minutes on it at a time. I'm building up, you know. I can't do it all at once. I'm building up. So after a while, I'll get there. Y'all, this here one square that I'm doing has already given me so much trouble. I keep wanting to put the wrong color in the wrong spot. I don't know why, but I keep on doing it. Let's see, let's get this filled in. And then I have to pull them off. And you know what it's like to pull them off. So I hope everybody has a really good 4th of July. I pray that y'all get a chance to enjoy some fireworks and spend time with your families, have a cookout if you get the opportunity. My grandson, he's in the Air Force now, and I don't know when he's gonna, his basic won't be over, basic training is what he's doing right now. And I think that ends toward the end of the month. I'm hoping he gets to go home for a visit. I won't get to see him when he goes home for a visit, but I just hope he gets to go and visit everybody before he goes to wherever he's going to be stationed. I think he said that unless it changes, I think he said that he would be stationed in Texas. So that'll be a good thing. But yeah, I've been working on this little bitty square. This one little bitty square. I mean, it's such a small square compared to what I usually do. It's this big by this big. It's that small. And I've been interrupted so many times trying to get it done that I need to just get her done. But I am going to get off. I'm sorry I haven't spent time really visiting with y'all, and I'm just hoping this video is enough for me to even post. I'll know when I put it on my laptop. So if you see it, you know it was okay, and if you don't, then you'll know that it wasn't right. If it don't, you won't know about it at all. But anyway, don't forget to say a little prayer for me. Don't forget to pray for those on our prayer list. Don't forget to pray for each other. You guys are so special to me. I just want you to know that. And I pray for each one of you. every day. I may not know what you need. I may not know what your problems are or what your health is, what your finances is, or what your whatever is, but God knows. And when I pray for him to cover all of that. So whatever the need is, whatever the problem is, whatever the illness is, it's covered. And don't forget to pray. Be kind. It's so hard now to be kind. You know, there's so much going on in the world today. You want to lash back. And that's just the truth. So anyway, y'all stay tuned for another video. I will be back with a share. I still got my diamond paintings from Temu to share with you guys. So watch for that. That'll be coming up. I don't know if I'll do them one at a time or all 3 of them at once. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.